welcome to my channel. I'm Carrie, the nosy housefrau, and I am vlogging from the car today. You see this coat I'm wearing? I tell my husband to never wear it because it's so ugly. And then I grabbed it and I wore it. It's 2 sizes too big, but I don't care. It's comfortable for driving, and I'm just going to Wally World, so who cares? You know what? If this is what I'm wearing, I'm just gonna try and make this look work for me. You know, I'm just gonna. Certainly, there will be more people at Walmart who look worse. We all know that. I just don't want to make it into there. People of Walmart videos where I got this thing on. You know, it makes me feel burly, which is not a look women shoot for. You know, I feel kind of like, oh yeah, we had 13 births on the farm this year, and most of them survived. You know, you just got to tell when someone's trying to come out ass first, and you got to move them around. Put it in the water heater. That ain't a problem. You just got to watch for that ground wire. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the coat. It's the coat talking. Not my most feminine look, and I already felt like a gym teacher. So, oh, somebody's walking a beautiful German Shepherd. The lights are out. I kind of look forward to it getting darker because it just looks so pretty. When people put their lights out, I just want to thank them. So yesterday I did my vlog on, touched upon chronic fatigue and talked about spoonies and spoon theory, which I will once again link below for anybody who either didn't catch it or doesn't quite get what spoon theory is. But it was amazing the responses I got. How many of you understand that struggle? And you know, I usually really repress that side of myself, but I'm so glad I didn't, because I woke up today just feeling like I had extra spoons just from talking to people, just from people understanding. It's just sort of lifted a weight, being able to explain that, because what has really tended to happen in my life is that people fall away. And I have a feeling a lot of people are going to relate to this too. When you can't plan anything, the spoon theory isn't for people with chronic fatigue. It's for people who don't understand chronic fatigue. That was really the gist of why she did that. That was the catalyst, was her need to explain her exhaustion to other people, because I definitely have had times in my life where people, you tell them that what you have is not just average being tired. Somebody's impatient with that other person. You tell them, you know, what you have is not just being tired, that it goes beyond that. But people can't feel it. That's why I always say never judge anybody's hunger and never judge anybody's exhaustion. You just don't know what that is like until you're there. I remember being young. Yes, I do remember. I was about 20, and I was like, how could people be sick? How could people forget things? Just don't do that. What? What do you mean you can't open a jar or you can't lift a pan? I saw this commercial where the woman goes to lift a pan and ow, my arthritis. And I was like, you can't lift a pan? That's never going to be me. That's ridiculous. Of course you can lift a pan. Just lift the pan. But in fact, when you're there, you see the world very differently, and you understand full well how it could hurt to lift a pan or open a jar. You know, and I've come to understand, pardon my itchy nose, I've come to understand that there's a lot more to exhaustion for everybody. I think these people are admiring my jacket. It's fleece lined, by the way. I'm not trying to brag, but it is fleece lined. So anyway, getting back to that whole thing, I hope I touch upon what I wanted to talk about. It's hard, I'm like driving. Anyway, people can fall away because they don't understand, and they get frustrated. They're like, you know, can you do this? Can you do that? And because of that, I don't commit myself to things, but when I do, I am ultra reliable. I'm allergic to being late. So I have to make sure that if I plan something, it's something I have to stick to. It's hard for me to plan live streams. It's hard for me to be in a live stream sometimes. And so I do what I can when I can. And today was a particularly good day. I just said, I'm going to get some stuff done. Oh boy, this guy jumped in the street. Jumped out. There you go. You live another day. Thank you. Yeah, I just basically said, I'm gonna do something, I'll do what I can. And I had so many things to do that I kind of hit the ground running. I just got up and my mind started racing at almost a manic pace. I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. I was excited and anxious about it, and I'm like, okay, slow down. A lot of the times when you have chronic fatigue, I bet people can relate to this too, you can exhaust yourself mentally trying to catch up. So that's why it's better to be a doer, because even if you don't have the energy to do stuff, you'll be mentally doing the laundry, mentally cleaning the tub. I got a great comment yesterday. Somebody saying, you know, I'll lay in bed thinking because I didn't, you know, clean the toilet, I could have done this or that, and I failed humanity. And I totally relate to that. I'll put a link to that below, because right now as I'm driving, I can't specifically remember it, and I won't do it justice. But yeah, no, I totally relate to that, and I will find myself, you know, exhausting myself planning what I have to do. So this brings me to my list. I will, on days like today where it's overwhelming, write down things I can do, and that can help me sort of integrate them time-wise. I am good at time management. Once I'm moving, if I can get going, I'm excellent at time management, and I found that I had extra time today. I'm actually on my way to Wally World to pick up some stuff. Cat food and more Christmas cards. That's going to be the saddest sale. Mr. Fluffy has pen pals. We're going to send them off. So, lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I must be a quart low on caffeine. So I was saying, oh yeah, my list. I'll do a list, and this part you're really gonna like. I have had for the last 3 years a task buddy. She's a local friend that I have, and we live about an hour apart, so we don't see each other as much as we like. She's one of the reasons I moved here, because she really inspired me with her homesteading, and I thought I wanted to be a homesteader until I visited the homestead and realized I barely have the energy to take care of myself. I'm not going to take on a farm. So I didn't buy the farm. Anyway, having a task buddy is somebody, and if you'd like, I can be your task buddy. And what it is it's just completely when you want to, when you can, you shoot that person a list of things you got done. So like she would send me one saying, hi, today I did the pantry, I organized the pantry, I relabeled things, I got stuff ready in the workroom, and I did that, you know, just stuff like that. And I love saying, well, I want to give my task buddy something that I did today. And so even though there's no pressure and there's no judgment, it's really nice. Like today I could say, you know, I got laundry done, I cleaned part of my kitchen, I went, what errands did I run? I went to the post office, I called Lenovo and I got on their butt, and thankfully I got somebody much more competent than the last time, so my computer repairs are underway. Went to FedEx, I finally got the label and was able to ship it off. I responded to some people. I haven't responded to comments yet under my last video, even though I've read them. There's some I really like to respond. Even though my computer's broken, I can still kind of respond on the laptop. It's a pain in the ass to type on there because the A key is broken. It's a really old laptop, so you wind up pasting the A, and it's a nightmare. God forbid you copy anything else on the clipboard, then you have to do it again. And so it's just kind of slow, and I'm a fast typer, so it's a little bit frustrating for me, but I will get back to it tonight when I edit my next video on my son's computer. If I edit on that computer, I will definitely use his computer to type some replies because he has such a great setup, and I miss my keyboard. I do sometimes answer with my phone, which is like typo queen. I hate answering with my phone. So yeah, if you have a task buddy, or if you want a task buddy, feel free to DM me either on Twitter or in my email, nosyhousefrau@gmail.com. And you could even put it in comments if you want to. There's just something nice about being able to say, this is what I got done. And I also like having a list where I can check things off. You know, one thing we don't talk about with productivity is, what's the end game? What is your goal? What is it you think you need to have done today? What is it you really must have done? What is it that you think is required of you for this day? And, you know, set light goals for yourself, and make sure that one of the things that you require of yourself is enjoying some of your day. being in the moment and doing something you enjoy, even if you have to take out your happy list, you know, and saying, oh, I really like, you know, getting into a clean bed after my shower and reading my book. As it happens today, I was able to get all of my bedding done, which I needed to do for days, which was really depressing me. And so I felt great about that. And I think I have a couple of spoons left. I'm tired and I have a headache, but it's not a bad day overall, considering I don't really remember the last day I felt well. That's how long ago it was. I don't remember what it feels like to get up and just have energy and feel healthy. But I am confident that that could happen again. I am not without hope. As long as it's been, I still think it could happen. I know it could happen. I probably very soon will start sharing my menu that I'm working on, that food that makes me feel good, that helps my energy. You know, not even going to have once a week junk. I'm going to go on a health food kick where one day at a time, every day, everything I put in my body is nourishing and healthy and good for me and good for my energy. That will make a difference in my life also. It's very hard for me to lose weight, very hard, but it can be done if I am completely diligent and intermittently fast, which is something I can do. One benefit to being my age is that I don't have the same appetite I had when I was younger, so I get full much faster. And I am lucky in that I love health food, so there's no reason I can't make sure I'm watching my carb intake and making my sugar, because when I got sick this last time with the bronchitis, I was really not active at all. And that is like the kiss of death for me, because if I get sick, I can get really sick, if you know what I mean. I just won't be active, and then I have a really hard time winning back my energy, and I gain weight like that. I mean, I could just say the word donut. No, now I gotta go take a walk. I just gained half a pound from saying the word donut. Well, now it's a pound. No. Anyway, I'm about to go into Wally World. I hope you're enjoying these Vlogmas ramblings as much as I am. And I hope to get my computer back before Christmas, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm still gonna use my, as you know, I have the Canon D, which is really nice camera, and I can move that around and do different vlogs elsewhere. So I will be talking to all of you soon. Merry Vlogmas.